Naam, Wakenya hujambo, mie si jambo, na leo hii nipo katikati ya mji Nairobi kuzungumza na Wakenya watuambie masuala ya SHA na SHIF kumradhi bado inafanya kazi, na je, mahali tunaelekea ni kwamba ndiposa kiongozi ahutubie wananchi lazima alipe ndio aongee na ndio aende. Tuna mmoja ambaye ni supporter mkubwa wa serikali ambaye tutakuwa tunazungumza na yeye, watuambie je, masuala ambao wanasema kwamba serikali ya William Samuel Ruto labda mweza kutekeleza, je, inafikia wapi na ni kweli au ni masinema tu ya kisiasa? Naam, hebu nipishe tu moja kwa moja aweze kujitambulisha, pia anaitwa nani, anatokea maeneo yepi, na pia atuambie masuala ambayo yanasemekana ni ukweli au ni uongo. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Naam.
Kwa majina anaitwa Alliet. Alliet ni mkaaji wa Nairobi.
Naam.
Na bila shaka ndio chifu ipo bunge la mwananchi Kenya sahi.
Naam.
Ninavyojua mimi serikali iko na always leadership cannot be accommodative to everybody.
No.
In terms of perception.
No.
Not everybody will see the government to be positive. Like they say, she is having a problem.
No.
I concur with them, but my pertinent issue with it is that it is still too early to expect perfection. So as we are progressing, I believe it will work out. Just the same way we will be talking about NHIF that has taken decades. Even at the time we are transiting, it still has some teething problems. So at the same time, I concur with Kenyans because in an event somebody is having a problem, everybody will not want explanation. People want action. So with a person who is sick, who expect to be assisted by the scheme, that person doesn't expect nitty-gritties with the system. And according to us from the government wing, we expect given time, we are going to achieve. Even though we still agree, there are one or two gray areas that are still with the SHI. So my pertinent issue with the Kenyans is that we've never had a chance to be a bit patient. We always have one thing to be tit for tat. In an event, a blueprint is given out, it has to be effected immediately. So there is where the problem is. But I believe given time, things are going to work out. Even though it is also very clear, the system and the personalities within the system, we have a problem with Kenyans. Somebody given authority or given opportunity, responsibility to undertake, he or she takes a different direction. And as you see, the government is not something belonging to two people. It has so many people. And all these people, everyone has his or her own issues. Even though we have the regulation and bylaws that govern some of these things, but then still we still fall short of the expectation. Coming to the version of you pay, talk and go. Well, it has never started today.
Kabla tuendelee swali la pili na swali hapo, umezungumzia masuala ya kiafya. Ukazungumza ukasema kwamba mnatafuta njia ambayo ni njia mbadala ya kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba Wakenya wanapata yale matibabu ya kutosha, lakini si kuficha au si mambo ya propaganda ya kisiasa. Tumeona Wakenya wakilia, manake hawezi ukasema kwamba mgonjwa aweke pale ndo manake aweze kutibiwa, lakini ile system haifanyi kazi. Na je, serikali yenyewe imeweza kufeli kuhakikisha kwamba wale ambao wanafanya wale expert wanafanya katika mambo kama hawa kuhakikisha kwamba SHA inafanya kazi? Kwa nini haswa leo hii hawajaweza kuchukua hatua labda kuwaondoa pale na kuwekeza Wakenya ambao pia wana taaluma kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba SHA na SHIF inafanya kazi?
I agree with you. We've seen and we've heard so many people having issues. But statistically, if you check, it is not holistically the people who are complaining. It's even taking 2% of the patients, the whole country. We have people who are complaining, yes. But to me, however much life is sacred, but I call it drop in an ocean. Because if you have, let's say, 2 million people attending healthcare, going for healthcare, let's say for a day, within a day, then you expect less than 2,000 people complaining. Basically, I think that one we are just good enough. Even though we don't expect to say things are well and dry with the 2,000 people complaining. But I think it is a step towards the right direction. Yes.
Tukizungumzia hapo, labda Wakenya wanauliza, je, wewe umekuwa katika serikali, umekuwa ukitetea serikali kwa muda mrefu, na wewe mwenyewe pia ni kama haujijali kama Mkenya, maanake hamuulizi pesa ambayo ilikuwa pale kwa NHIF na NSSF. Pesa kama hiyo takriban ya mamilioni ya Wakenya ipo wapi? Hatujaambiwa kwamba pesa hiyo itaweza pia kujumuishwa na kuenda kule kwa SHA na SHIF. Je, nyinyi kama watu ambao mko kwa serikali, je, mwasemaje kuhusu hayo? Maanake ni swali ambalo limekuwa kizungumkuti kwa Wakenya.
One thing I know that is key is very simple. SHA came from NHIF, and there were subscribers in NHIF, and there are people who pulled their resources there just in case the scheme can help them. But the truth be told, it is a scheme that is not only meant for you, the subscriber. It is a pooled scheme, such that you might not benefit from it, but a friend or a neighbor benefits from it. But having said that, the truth be told, we are still sitting. I believe and I know, even if we go the normal growth of a human being, you don't expect a child to be given birth today, then you expect in the next 1 week or 2 months or 3 months or 1 year, that child becomes an old person. Things must transit. There's always progression. Even if you go the economic way, you go the Kaizen principle way, you realize continuity of improvement takes a course. That trajectory must be given time. And that's the way any blueprint that is brought in the system, it has to have issues. Yeah. So according to me, the main reason why at times managing such a thing becomes very difficult is because we only see the complainant, but we've never seen those who are coming up to say we are doing well, even though they are there. Yes. So I think, according to me, as the fifth estate, you also need to have time to take. I know you have a busy schedule, but you need to have time to go to some of these facilities, serious facilities. Then you try to interrogate the people who have benefit from SHA. Because without that, we only take advantage of the complainants. Basically, I think we are not helping them. So, as a government, I think we don't have a deaf government. It is true, even me, I'm a propagator of the government ideologies. But we've had people saying, questioning where their subscription they did give when they were in HIF have gone. Why has it not been taken to SHA? So I think, given time, this question is going to be answered well by the people who are in charge. Yes.
Kwa unaambia Mkenya ambaye anakutizama pale, serikali ipewe muda, na je, ni muda ambao umekuwa kila wakati ukizungumziwa, serikali ipewe muda wa kuweza kutekeleza masuala yao katika serikali. Je, huu muda utafika mwaka gani na ni mwaka gani hasa mtaweza kuwa na muda wa kutosha wa kufanyia wananchi kazi?
I think even if I go a little bit apart from the SHA or the health scheme, you'll agree with me. Before the government started, this government, the Ruto government, we had nitty-gritties from the previous administration. These things were never fixed immediately. But at this point in time, I can tell you for a fact, some of them are fixed. Like even if you go to KPLC, KPLC was doing losses. You look for the projection of the half fiscal year, up to where we are. They've made profits, almost in 9 billion. You go to KQ. KQ has been making losses almost 2 decades. But as we are talking now, KQ is making profit. There's no rocket science. What we have to do as a people is that we have to see how do we come in to help the government perform. It is not about just a matter of criticizing. Even though criticism is also positive, they have to perform. So according to me, even this SHA thing, at the end of the day, with the kind of government, the way I'm seeing them operating, it is going to work. That one does not mean I'm saying there are no weaknesses with the system or there is no weakness with the government. In fact, there are elements in that government, given time, even 1,000 years, they'll not perform. But with the kind of effort and the right direction taken, we are going to achieve what we want. It might not be 100% per se, but at the end of the day, I believe the right percentage or the right decimal we expect as a people, we are going to get. Yes.
Na jana tumemwona waziri wa kifedha ambaye ni Badi alikuwa pale kwa upande wangu wa kulia pale, na alikuwa anazungumzia masuala ya fedha ambao zinatekwa nyara na ambao wako katika serikali na wanazitumia kwa njia isiyofaa, akisema kwamba kuna wengi wanatumia pesa ya serikali kwa wizi. Lakini Wakenya wanauliza, je, nyinyi mko kwa serikali, nyinyi ndio ambao mnafaa kutekeleza masuala kama hayo, kwa nini mnaalao wale watu ambao labda mnaita ni wezi, wale viongozi wakubwa ambao Wakenya wezi wakauliza, kwa nini masuala kama hayo yanakuwa pale na serikali yenyewe inawaangazia?
Thank you very much. That's a very good question. What I'll tell you for free is very simple. Right here we are two of us. At the end of the day, I'm talking, but you don't know what I'm thinking. Neither do I know what you are thinking. And that's why they did say, there's not time for thinking nothing, neither is there time for thinking everything, but at one given time, there's time for thinking something. Now look at the way our society is. We have a very good bureaucracy in terms of our governance structure. We have the best constitution in the world. We have the best bylaws. We have good sessional papers of the government. Policy of institutions are above board. But now, what is ailing our country is bad manners. Why am I saying bad manners? Just let me pick just a simple thing, the procurement procedures. Kenyan government, the personnel who are in the system, they'll never go about the infamous way. They are doing things their own way. Let me say, it has reached a point where you've realized where the weakness is. The next step, based on our system, you have to litigate. You take this thing to the court of law after being convinced that you have all the facts to table before the bench. But at the end of the day, you'll get another court of the same people with the same elements. So at the end of the day, a case is lodged in the courts. It is going to take 10 years. So basically, for the legal ones, they'll tell you it has been overtaken by events. So what we are saying, it is us Kenyans to come up and help the government where we deem is fit. Let me tell you a very simple thing. I'm in the social justice movement for some times. This one you call Bunge la Mwananchi. There are times we get viable evidence and complaints about government officers who've looted our coffers dry. With this good evidence, at the end of the day, what you expect is that the complainants will only expect kickbacks for the thing not to proceed. Sometimes we take a step of faith, you lodge it in the courts. Withdrawing that thing in the court now emanates to bribing the person who lodged the complaint. So basically it is not very easy. So what I'm saying, it is the spirit of the Constitution that will make the country go well. It is not what is in the Constitution. Because let me move away from that. Look at even our discipline forces. Let's say maskari wetu polisi kwa barabara. Siku hizi wamekuwa another branch of KRA, and it is official and it is normal and you do nothing about it. So the pilferage of the government coffers emanates from us individuals. Today, I know what I'm doing is wrong, but after I've done it, when I'm in the hands of the law enforcers, the immediate thing I'll ask, what do you want? Then I'll be given opportunity. I bail myself out. So this kind of system is what is ailing our government. And it is true. With the corruption in any government, basically we cannot do much. And the truth be told, with the Ruto's government, whoever government, if Kenyans we don't change, it is going to be continuous. Yes.
Leo hii katika magazeti tumeona kwamba auditors wameweza kusema baadhi ya wabunge ambao wanatumia pesa za umma vibaya. Ni mmoja ambaye ni Felix Odor ambaye ni mbunge katika Jalango kule Lang'ata. Pia mbunge Oscar Sudi ambaye tumemwona mara mingi pia jana Jumapili kumradhi akiweza kujipiga kifua na akihutubia wananchi akiwaambia kwamba mimi si maskini, nyumba ambao nalala hamuwezi mkalala, hospitali ambao mimi mwenyewe natibiwa, hamwezi mkatibiwa. Na nikiwaambia saizi nikitaka na nikihitaji naweza wapanga line hapa, kila mtu apokee takriban shilingi milioni shilingi 2,000. Na Wakenya wanauliza leo hii yule Oscar Sudi ndo amewekwa katika gazeti ametumia pesa za umma vibaya, na kila wakati Wakenya wanaambiwa kwamba hamna hela, hamna pesa sababu hatujatekeleza haya na haya. Je, hao watu ambao wanamzunguka rais hamuoni kwamba ndio wanafanya rais onekana afanyi kazi?
Thank you very much. That one calls for everybody's jurisdiction. I think the President of the Republic of Kenya doesn't have moral authority to prosecute Sudi or Jalango or whoever. There's the right institution that should be dealing with that. But as I said, even if today, myself as the chief whip of Bunge la Mwananchi, I take a step of faith based on the evidence given out that are legit, I take Oscar Sudi to court, nothing will come up based on our processes. Why am I saying that? At the end of the day, you take it to the court. He has a reciprocal opportunity to be had. And one of the most important things Sudi will ask you, where do I sit in the CDF kitty? You will not prove it. Are you getting that? Yeah. So that's why I'm saying, however much all this, let's say for example, however much we might not do much, but I think one little step is just good enough. The rest will proceed. So the only problem I have, like that case, where is the president coming in? For in that case, where is the CDF manager coming in? Are you getting that? It is a procedure. In an event, a parastatal boss messes up, where's the president coming in?
Lakini tunamkumbuka rais mwenyewe akidai kwamba mtu yoyote ambaye anatumia pesa ya umma vibaya lazima akamatwe na aweze kupelekwa kwa ile EACC, aweze pia kukalishwa chini na zile pesa za umma ambao labda ameweza kuchukua ziweze kuchukuliwa. Na rais mwenyewe ndo akazungumza hayo. Mbona hatuoni hatua yote inachukuliwa?
The truth be told, Kenyans, I'm very happy because Kenyans tuna upungufu ya wajinga. Watu wajinga Kenya ni wachache sana. But now, what sometimes perplexes me, the president will talk. But you as a Kenyan, besides the president talking, do you believe what the president is talking can work? Fine, he might be having the interest of doing it. But it will reach at a point where he cannot do anything. I think he's only to whip his lieutenants to do what is expected. But if they do otherwise, he has nothing to do.
Lakini yeye mwenyewe ndo overall akizungumza lazima wale wako pale chini yake watii.
He's overall, but now, let me remind you, if just a young guy less than 30 years, who is proficient in using a phone, a digital phone, can abuse the president and get scot-free. Abuse the president and get scot-free without trying to think about the fundamental rights. Because if you abuse me, I don't think that we are upholding the freedom of speech, and he can do nothing. So, Sembuse, you expect president to do what? To go and manhandle somebody given moral authority but using it the wrong way. Yes.
Na una maneno yapi ya mwisho labda kwa Rais William Samoei Ruto ambaye leo hii tumemwona mweza kumjibu Rigathi Gachagua akasema ni tribal, mtu ambaye anajaribu kuleta utofauti kwa Wakenya. Je, wazungumzia vipi? Je, rais amefikia pale ambapo ni kukaa tu kwa gari kama tu kawaida yake na kuzungumzia wananchi badala ya kufanyia wananchi kazi?
First of all, I'll only take my time to salute my president. Reasoning being, whatever you are seeing in the open is not the actual work the president is doing. You talk and you execute. And from the way I know the president, I've known him since he became the MP of Eldoret North. Huyo jamani mchapakazi. Mimi kile ningependa kumwambia rais, shikilia hapo, fanya kazi yako. And the people you are sitting with them there, those who are surrounding that table, you are sitting with them. I believe if you have somebody who is believing in your dreams, it's only one or two. The rest are lying to you. Reasoning being, what they are doing, they are not even ready to go out to the public and say. Like the Minister of Health, I expect the Minister of Health to come out and explain the sharp thing. Having focus group discussion with the public is costing them nothing. Like the way Mheshimiwa Mbadi came here yesterday, it doesn't cost a CS anything. Taking the PS and the person directly involved with SHA to go to identical public setups and explain what the government has done, where they are, the challenges, and how they are going to fix it. So these people are hiding. Why are they hiding? I believe they are sabotaging the president. But now, when it comes to leadership, my friend, even you, the Fifth Estate, it reaches a time we have to recognize the organogram of a country, organogram of the institution. Even where you work, you have your boss, everybody ana kazi yake. Not everybody yuko kwa kiwanja sahi. Kuna wale wako kwa ofisi. Mkitoka hapa kuna ile team inaenda kufanya auditing. I believe hawataingilia pale. So Kenyans, we just have bad manners. Mheshimiwa Rais kile inatakana afanye kazi yake. Just the same way Mheshimiwa Sakaja amechaguliwa. Baada ya kuchaguliwa, watu wanataka kulita the street. Ukiwaongeleza wanakuambia tutakutoa. Have your acts right, fix the nation, hiyo mengine ni baadaye. Leadership is not about populism. In fact, what Ruto amekataa ni kuwa populist. Otherwise, kama angekuwa populist, angekuwa anafanya kila kitu watu wanataka. I thank you very much. Yeah.
Show me your friend, I show you, I tell you whom you are. Mimi ni Mercy Blessing na hii ni Kenya Digital News. Tuonane wakati mwingine.